fish have to find a way to get from the ocean to the forest lands. That's where we would really like to help the cities and the counties and the state get into a comprehensive planning process and funding process that over the next 20 to 25 years we can all see daylight at the end of the tunnel. This is a long-term process. 15 years ago, there were a lot of people in the forest industry that thought this was going to be an impossible task to replace all of these culverts and clear all of these roads to make them available for fish passage and do all of the habitat work that we've done. 15 years later now, we see light at the end of the tunnel. We see the successes. We see fish getting back in areas where they haven't been for decades, and it's quite a successful program. The cities and counties need revenue to be able to do this. This is going to be an expensive, long-term process, and it's something that we as a state should all care a lot about. Billy Frank, the former leader of the Nisqually tribe and the Northwest Indian Fisheries Commission, was instrumental in helping to form the collaborative around the TFW process, the timber, fish, and wildlife process.
We have to be a model for the world here in the Great Northwest, working with the timber industry and working with partners. The public has to be involved in everything that we do. We can't close our eyes and think all of it will go away. It's all working together and understanding and gaining trust among each other. And that'll give us hope for the future of all of us.
Billy Frank talked about us working together, and in his passing last year, he's left a legacy for all of us to collectively meet that vision. We think that the state, the counties, the cities, and the forest landowners who all own road systems need to work together to help figure this out. When the timber industry first started this project, it was a very daunting, overwhelming size of a problem when you looked at all of the road miles and all of the work that needed to be done in order to address the endangered species listings and the Clean Water Act. Given time and giving the size of the problem, you can take it in bites. It's like looking at an apple. If you try to eat it all at once, you choke. If you can take it in bite-sized pieces and work on a 6-year planning basis, on a 2-year planning basis, and then again on a 20-year planning basis, this can be done. And as you look back now in the timber and in the work that we've done over the last 15 years, you look back and you can see all of the work that's done, and we can see daylight at the end of the tunnel. The possibilities when you spread this problem out over time are very positive, and it's an opportunity for us to really do something good for the future generations of our state.